Hey guys, so I'm going to show you the Warbow that takes the least amount of time and the cheapest to do. This took me only $30 to make. This cost me $50, but this took me 3 weeks. This took me 1 day, actually 2 hours. I'm going to show you how to make a Warbow for $30 and it'll only take you 2 hours to make. It won't be efficient compared to the professionally made English longbows or professionally made Manchu style bows, but it's very cheap, very fast, the perfect strength training bow for you to work out to get it stronger because you can customize it. This bow is made of fiberglass tension bars from fence links. So you know on your fences you have those fiberglass bars. Here, can I show it closer? So you know for construction in the fences, they have these tension bars. Usually they're made of steel, but sometimes they're made of fiberglass. That tension bar is used for fencing. So that means you can get this material very cheap, $2 per piece for about, a meter or a meter and a half of fiberglass. Is it still filming?
Yeah.
For 1.5 meters fiberglass, each piece is $2. So if you have, 10 of them, $20. It depends on how much you want. You can stack as many of these as physically possible until it gets to a certain point where it's very awkward to string it. And then you just put zip ties and you just tie it all around. So it's a bundled fiberglass bow. And it's very durable because it's fiberglass. No joke. And you don't care about the weather. I can just chuck it on the ground. I don't care. 3, 2, 1. That's 100. Wait, was it all filming? And you just wrap it, with whatever you want. Very cheap, very quick to make. Efficiency-wise, it's not that efficient because the limbs are very heavy and it's bundled together, so there's friction. You can try to put WD-40 or something to try to make it slide a little bit smoother, but it's not needed because in the end, you're using this bow as like a workout bow, like strength training, so you can use it to pull heavier bows, and you don't feel bad about breaking this because honestly it won't even break. The string might break. This string is actually those Dollarama strings, the dollar store strings. It's a polyurethane, I think, and they do stretch, but after a certain amount of time, if you leave it overnight, it doesn't stretch anymore. And I've been shooting this string for a few weeks and it hasn't snapped yet, so that's really good. But in comparison, here's another homemade bow I have. This one's made of maple, and you can see the backing is fiberglass. Because it's wood, I have to back it with fiberglass. And it was easy and cheap. The wood cost me nothing, but the fiberglass kit cost me $30. And this, I showed you on the previous video, was doing 133 pounds, but it took me 3 weeks to make because the tillering process and the drying and curing process of fiberglass takes a very long time. And it's 8 feet long. It's very awkward. You can't just bring it to a range randomly because your car might not fit. It's very huge, but I think it's much prettier than something like this. This thing is so long you can use it like a spear, honestly. It's like 8 feet long. It's like a hybrid spear bow. We're gonna show you, how old it is. So I'm gonna use, again, homemade arrows. These are homemade medieval looking arrows, fletched with duct tape. These arrows each cost me $2 to make in order, actually plus the bodkin. Okay, so $6 each for each arrow. They're 1/2-inch poplar dowels from hardware stores, and the fletching is duct tape. The bodkins are the most expensive part because that's the only thing that I actually bought. So this entire setup is very cheap, and you can get a Warbow out of this. So. So yeah, it's a Warbow. It feels at least 120 pounds. That's what it feels. I'm gonna use the tension scale later to test it. Thanksgiving yet? Go on. I love this bow. It's fiberglass. It's those bundled tension bars. It's so cheap and easy to make. Anyone can make it, and it doesn't take much time. Efficiency-wise, it's not that important because you're pulling 130 pounds. then the penetration, let's check it. Well, going pretty deep. You know, it's not like lightly tapping in. Okay, I need 2 hands, Christina. I don't want to break the bodkin. If I jerk too hard, it might break the bodkin. That went deep. Look at it. Is it still filming?
Yeah, it's filming.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, I'm not BSing. Like, look, it. Shoot, the bodkin point came out. I have to glue it again with epoxy. So like, look, this bodkin literally went inside, and I'm trying to find this thing. Like that still has a lot of power, even if it's less efficient than English Warbow. And it cost me 30 bucks to make. I honestly want to make more of those because they're just so easy to make, and it's very durable. Fiberglass is very durable. So finally found the bodkin. It was in the middle of the thing. Look at this. I have to put all this back. Was that worth it? We're gonna have to duct tape all this back together. It's funny because this target's worth more than the bodkin, but why did I do that? Babe, can you pull it? Come on, try harder. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't try again, try again. Don't hurt yourself, okay? Don't hurt yourself. Wait.